Hello. Okay, going to talk about SCP-076-2, a true challenge. Okay, let's get started. I guess SCP-076-2 or Abel walked away from his containment cell. Did they really think a couple thousand of volts of electricity would be able to put him down? He laughed to himself. How foolish could this foundation truly be? He effortlessly beat down the metal door in front of him and was met with a barrage of bullets fired from the multitude of MTFs that had been waiting for him. A smirk came on his face as he materialized two bladed weapons in his hands. God, how he missed slaughtering these idiots. He slaughtered his way through the waves of guards, laughing maniacally as he did so. One of them had pulled out more heavy artillery weapons and began firing at him. With them taking out large chunks of flesh, he ran at the MTF and quickly shoved his blade down their skulls, killing them instantaneously. Soon, they were nearly barely left, still trying so hard to kill him off. He was about to kill off another one when he felt a bullet enter the back of his skull. He turned around to see one brave MTF agent with a shotgun, which they then promptly threw down when they ran out of bullets. Abel let out a laugh as he charged at the agent, full of speed before he began swinging at the agent. They managed, they managed to dodge his strike. He wasted no time attempting to strike another blow at the MTF. The NTF dodged it again and again, all while firing at him with any gun the guard could reach. Abel was a bit impressed, but how nimble and quick on their feet this particular MTF was. He was getting tired of weak prey and was in dire need of some sort of challenge. Abel lunged at the guard, pinning the MTF down, and attempted to plunge his blade into the MTF's throat. The MTF caught the blade with their bare hand and struggled to keep it away from impaling their neck. They then they then used their hand. Oh my gosh! They then used their other hand to reach for their gun and shove it into Abel's mouth before firing. Abel let out sputtering like noises as he spat out blood. The MTF took their chance and headbutt Abel with all the might, even cracking the helmet a bit. Abel stumbled backwards, allowing the MTF to get off the ground and continue firing at him. Abel grit his teeth and started furiously attempting to slay this MTF, with the MTF dodging his every attempt with skill and precision. They used any opportunity to get a few shots at the SCP. As Abel would say it, but this was the most this was the most excitement he had in a long time. Finally, he is fighting someone who had died within 3 seconds of encountering him. True he knew that he needed to hurry up and kill her, since the remaining MTFs were actually beginning to start kill him off. There was a hole in his in his abdomen as he was fighting from the constant non-stop rapid fire of their guns. Finally, he managed to stab this MTF in the stomach, making them fall to the ground. Then he then took a swing at their blade, their, their blade at ano yun? Nasaan ba to? Where? Swing at their blade at their head, which they were barely able to roll away from, but their helmet has been lost in the process. It revealed themselves to be a woman in their late 20s, her black hair in a ponytail. Abel saw, at some level, was glad that he could see her face, so he could know who was the warrior that gave him somewhat of a chance for he killed her. Before he killed her, as he raised his hand, he noticed a smirk on her face. What's so funny? What's so funny? He spoke for the first time in 17 years. His eyes glaring to her. Look down. She spoke. He did as she said, only to find that there was a grenade launched in the wound on his abdomen. He looked back up, only to see her with her pistol aimed at the grenade. She gave a triumphant smirk. Guess they weren't kidding when they said that you were a tough son of a bitch. This has to be my closest that I ever been. I give you that, you murderer. Happy Dick. The name's Gloria. Remember it as the name of the person who killed your sorry ass. She spoke before firing at the grenade, blowing Abel to pieces, killing him. What was left of his body quickly became dust, and he was left to reform in his coffin. This would be the last time they fought, not by a long shot. Everything he came back, she always there waiting for him, along with a new group of MTF. Sure, maybe she always had help me taking him down, but it's not every day. He finds someone that can survive actually physically attacking him. He loves every second of it. The adrenaline rushing through both of their veins as he tried to kill her. She dodged and countered his attack, it always ended up with him dead. But he didn't mind. It took it all as a challenge, one that he was determined to win one day. When the Foundation had implanted Omega-7, one of the first people Abel handpicked to be squad was Gloria. It was almost too easy someone like her would do perfectly on the mission given to them by the Foundation. God did she not disappoint. Even through the most ruthless of training exercise, she still managed to tough through to see another day. Broken bones meant nearly nothing to her. She just kept her eye on the goal, that what he respected about her. She didn't care about what she had to do, just as long as the objectives will be fulfilled in the end. That Gloria until one mission. However, Gloria was gunning down the enemy agent while Abel cut them down with his blade, making good progress on their mission to destroy the Chaos Insurgency's base. That's when disaster struck. and a jet flying over them began sending down bombs as Abel and Gloria began running to a safer location. Gloria was unlucky enough to be the victim of one of those bombs. A resultant blast sent her flying. Even more unlucky, the blast itself didn't kill her. No, she just left on the battlefield, dying painfully. Abel dragged her twitching body to the sidelines, cursing in ancient Sumerian. Hey, you better not die on Hey, you better not die on me now. He growled. Gloria let out a wheezy gasp before forcing a little hint of smile. Why? Because because he wanted to be one who kills me? Gloria responds sarcastically, making Abel roll his eyes. Sarcasm to the end, it seems. This is this isn't how a warrior should die. You deserve to die in combat, not to some devised cowardly weak fools sent to afraid to show their faces and die. He yelled. His rage only stopped when he felt Gloria had touched him. That's just how it is sometimes. But before I die, please stay with me. Gloria muttered, as much of unfeeling badass she tried to be. Her worst fear was to die alone. Maybe she wouldn't admit it, but she didn't need to for able to understand as he gripped her hand tightly, reassuring. Thank you. Gloria wheezed out, struggling to breathe. Abel watched as she took her final breath. The grip on his hand losing, he bowed his head in before head in head in respect for a moment before getting back up with a newfound rage. To say what happened next was on one-sided massacre. Would would it be doing it justice? The Chaos Sensory base was utterly destroyed along with the agents protecting it. When Abel was done with it, Abel looked at the multitude of dead bodies. He, sn- he sneered in disgust as he spat on one of them. They deserve it all of it, for daring to take away one of the only people that was truly a challenge. Okay, end of the story. Okay, I hope you like it. And you know, my voice acting is, I don't know. You can think of it as cool or whatever. Just thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.